Welcome, everyone. It is so awesome to see you all. Thank you for being here tonight. Bienvenido a todos. Gracias por estar aquí. I'm Stacy Randall Shaheen. I'm the Adult Learning Center's director and Math and Social Studies instructor for the HiSET and Beyond class. This is the 8th graduation I've had the pleasure to witness and celebrate at the North Shore Community College Adult Learning Center. Although she writes about the beginning of the day in her inaugural poem On the Pulse of Morning, Maya Angelou's final words in the poem remind me of this day and night as well. And she wrote, "Here on the pulse of this new day, you may have the grace to look up and out, and into your sister's eyes, and into your brother's face, your country, and say simply, very simply, with hope, good morning. And in this case, good evening." To begin, I'd like to introduce Dr. Bill Heineman, the 5th president of North Shore Community College, whose almost 1-year tenure to date demonstrates hard work, team building, hope, and imagination. Dr. Heineman.
So first things first, I need to tweet about you all. So good evening, everyone. On behalf of the faculty and staff and all of our students at North Shore Community College, I want to cordially welcome you here to this amazing celebration. Graduates, this is a really big deal, and we are really proud of you. So graduation is always a big deal, no matter how old you are or what you're graduating from, but it's well known that there are special challenges when you're learning as an adult. People who teach foreign languages will tell you small children pick up words and meaning very rapidly. For us adults, it's a little bit slower. Our minds are not quite as quick as when we're young children. So that's a challenge every single year for adult learners. This year, in the last few years, we've had an extra challenge, right? We've had a pandemic going on in our world, which has messed up everybody's lives and caused all sorts of distractions. So think about that. You overcame that challenge and that challenge that all adult learners face. So you guys really rocked it. You did amazing work, and so give yourself a round of applause, please. And I always like to remind everyone, I know you're already thinking of this, graduates, nobody does this alone, right? Your accomplishments are always the result of people who've helped you along the way. So as you celebrate this really important accomplishment in your life, make sure to thank the people that have helped you along the way. Family members, friends, the amazing staff and faculty here in the Adult Learning Center. Have a great time. Celebrate this the way you should, and go on and do great things, because you already proved you can do great things with this accomplishment. Thank you, and have a great night.
Thank you, President Hyman. Some people give up or settle for less than their potential. We have an empty chair up front tonight. Where's our empty chair? There it is. And it represents the students who could be here tonight but did not complete the program for a variety of reasons. The necessity to work more hours, lack of transportation, childcare barriers, mental or physical health struggles, lack of self-confidence, fear of failure, fear of success, and not believing that they deserve to be here. As we pause for a moment to remember them, Picture their faces in your minds, graduates and staff. Who was in the classroom who is not here tonight? Reach out to them. See if you can be the catalyst for change in their lives. Do not judge them for not being here tonight. Embrace them and offer them unconditional love and acceptance as you walk with them toward a better life. As author Marianne Schwab shared in her book, The End of Your Life Book Club, just by giving friendship and love, you keep the people around you from giving up. And each expression or friendship of love may be the one that makes all the difference. Congratulations to our amazing 53 record number graduates. And as President Hyman said, in the middle of a pandemic. We are so proud of you, and thank you to the family members, partners, friends who supported you along the way, to President Heinemann, Dr. Diane Paltagill, Dean of Corporate and Professional Education, Nikki Marin from Action Inc., the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, otherwise known as DESE, and in particular, our DESE program specialists, Wayne Yee and Michelle Perry, who are here with us tonight. Much gratitude to the 10 incredible volunteer tutors who assisted in all 3 levels of the Adult Learning Center, and special thanks to our partner agency, Action Inc. in Gloucester, for helping us expand educational opportunity on the North Shore from sea to shining sea. The words imagine, believe, and achieve comprise the central vision of the Adult Learning Center. Know your why, you've heard that before, believe in yourself, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. The people I acknowledge next are the ones who walk with students on their path to greatness. The academic and personal achievements of tonight's graduates are in due part to our dedicated teaching, support, and advising staff, coupled with the extraordinary cadres of volunteers at both sites. They are at the interdependent core of the ALC's power to help people achieve more than they think is possible. The 3 Borromenian rings on the front of the graduation program have been used in different cultural contexts to represent strength and unity. They not only represent the Adult Learning Center, Action Inc., and Mass Step IT working together, but also the unstoppable trio of students, staff, and volunteers that made tonight possible. I am forever grateful for your extraordinary compassion, your commitment to excellence, mastery of digital learning tools, hard work, in spirit of collaboration and true teamwork. I am humbled by the complexity of your teaching, advising, and assessing tasks, and the grace and professionalism with which you deliver them. Would the present members of the faculty and staff of the Adult Learning Center and Action Inc. please come forward and accept our gratitude as I say your names. In audience, once they are all up front, please applaud them for their hearts, their heads, and their hands over the past school year. So here are the staff, advisors, instructors of the Adult Learning Center. Beverly. Kathleen, who's not with us tonight. Micaiah. Rebecca. Diane Amelia. Zoe. Kim. Stephanie M. Michelle W. Kevin. Erin. And Barbara. And to the Gloucester team of Michelle, Jennifer, Leah, Mitchell, Tio, and Stephanie J. They truly are an amazing group of people. Thank you. Tonight's Room of Graduates is proof that we all have the power to rise up in the face of multiple obstacles, unjust economic systems, or unsupportive people who try to keep us down or afraid to grow, imprisoned in self-doubt or worse, self-loathing. The success of this roomful of graduates and those who could not join us tonight is a culmination of many people's efforts, but most especially the students themselves. You face many of the same challenges as our missing colleague who was in the empty chair, but you're here to celebrate your numerous accomplishments. Be proud of your efforts. Be proud that you're one step closer. Whether you go to college, a training program, or a new job, you will be noticed and rewarded by professors or employers for your determination and your persistence. Graduates, surround yourself with people who are aligned with your vision of your best self. Don't settle for less. In relationships, in life, in school, and in work. When you face a setback, remember famous inventor Thomas Edison, who was told by his teachers in school that he was too stupid to learn anything. And when a reporter asked him how it felt to fail 1,000 times while trying to invent the light bulb, he replied that he wasn't failing, he was taking steps. Keep taking steps. As you continue to walk in and towards your purpose, stay on course by asking yourself one question. Am I making decisions that create suffering or reinforcing positive choices that contribute to new life-serving goals? You made it, but you've only just begun, because as always, we have high expectations for you. We expect you to be creative problem solvers, multicultural team members, natural negotiators, fearless warriors of self-advocacy, and agents of the common good. We expect you to be fierce defenders of the radical experiment called democracy that you learned more about this year. You must fully participate in it to keep it alive. Remember the power of one, reflected in decisions made by our Supreme Court that have made our democracy more complete. 1803, Marbury versus Madison created our system of federal checks and balances. 1954, Brown versus the Board of Education ended racial segregation in schools. 1967, Loving versus Virginia gave biracial couples the right to marry. 1973, Roe versus Wade validated women's right to privacy and equal protection under the law. 2013, the United States versus Windsor granted the right to same-sex couples to marry. 2015, King versus the U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services guaranteed access to the Affordable Care Act in all 50 states. These cases were generated by individuals standing up for what is right and just as citizens of the United States. These cases remind us of the difference that even one person can make to change the world. Every action or inaction we make makes a difference. Never forget how powerful you are. Stand up for full access to the voting booth in every county of our nation. Speak up for the ability and necessity of teaching and learning a real, authentic history of our country and world that honors the hidden voices of women, people of color, and others that have been silenced, misrepresented, or ignored for far too long. Rise up for reproductive choice, because the erosion of one personal freedom of democracy will lead to more. We expect you to pursue more education at college or a certificate training program to earn a career credential. You can and will succeed on whatever path you choose by continuing to believe that anything is possible. Oprah Winfrey said that, quote, "What you believe has more power than what you dream or wish or hope for. You become what you believe. Become your best you and claim your unique spot in the human family of our global community. Even though you're graduating from the ALC tonight, you are our students for life as part of our community of learners. We're here to support you every step of the way, so please stay in touch, please ask for help, and do keep us posted on all the incredible achievements I know are in your futures. It's not going to be easy. Dreams require hard work to come true, but equally important, most things in life worth having require the ability to pick yourself up when things don't always go your way. Having a support system like the staff and instructors at the ALC and Action Inc. is a gift that keeps on giving. So let us continue to help you as you work towards your goals, and we will faithfully remind you that what's within you is stronger than whatever is in your way. The students and staff at the Adult Learning Center are living proof that people who look very different on the outside based on race, ethnicity, gender, country of origin, or sexual orientation can not only survive together, but can help each other thrive. As one student wrote in a thank you note to me, I will always remember this year as the year I saw a light in the tunnel. Follow your light within. Never give up, and blow a kiss of gratitude to the person you see in the mirror. Maintain your love of learning and natural wonder to confidently pursue possibilities that build your own personal power, but always in service to the common good. Tonight's class of 22 student speaker has begun to realize how one choice can change the course of a life. And before I introduce him, I want to share a relevant passage that reminded me of all of tonight's graduates. It's from the 2004 book, Gifts in the Ruins, Rediscovering What Matters, by 94-year-old author and personal mentor of mine, Rosemary Lulig-Houghton, who wrote, certain moments of perception can change your life, moments when you encounter a reality that pierces, challenges, moves. You have to make a choice, to respond or to reject, and that choice shapes you from that moment on. You can choose not to respond, or to respond with only a flicker of appreciation like buying a postcard in a tourist spot, or you can let it move you beyond where you were into a new relation of awareness and conviction. It's frightening because this is a real choice, a choice that involves not only changed perception, but changed action. You are no longer the same. And now it's my pleasure to welcome our student speaker, Ocean Solheim. He will share how the choice to attend the Adult Learning Center made a difference in his life.
I am not someone who can handle normal high school. Many people can't, and that's okay. I am incredibly grateful to this day that I finally decided to leave during my junior year and not go through that anymore. My mental health was terrible, and it was just being suffocated by that workload and that schedule. I missed so much due to hospitalizations, and I would never catch up. I brought this up to my family and my counselor, and they agreed. There was little they could do for me to make it any better, so my counselor sent me off with all the hope and luck she could, and that landed me here. I was very intimidated on my first day. I had never even really been inside a college. Nevertheless, attend classes in one, meeting new people and new teachers and going through a new curriculum made me very nervous. My anxieties were almost immediately quelled when I was greeted by my teachers. I was suddenly reassured that this was not going to be another version of high school. This was going to be so much better, and it was. I was eager every day to get up and learn, which I haven't experienced since I was like 5. Every day, I feel I proved to myself that I was capable of graduating. I was capable of pursuing my dreams, of becoming an astrophysicist. I was capable of digging myself out of a hole that had become too deep for me to realize. Perhaps I don't express it enough, but I am incredibly grateful to my teachers, to my advisor, to all the support they had built around me. Micaiah, Stacy, and Rebecca made the content easier to digest and easier to build confidence in. They're the reasons I wasn't nervous when my first test came around barely a few months after I joined. That in itself was incredible to me. For my entire school career, I was convinced that my poor grades were all I was ever going to live up to. Now, here I was, scheduling all my tests and prepared to take them. My first test was in math. I got a 15 when the lowest passing score was 8, which also meant I was college ready in math. That was going to be... That was going to be my hardest hurdle, and I was fine. So I had completely proven myself wrong. And all of a sudden, after doing that, I stopped doubting myself, which is, strange. And I went on to get college-ready scores on all of my tests, and an average of 17.4 out of 20. My highest score was 20. Without fail, every time I got my score, I was surprised, but a little bit less with every test. I'm honored to say that my family wanted to be here for my graduation, my entire family, even those I am regrettably not that close to, and there were plenty of people who couldn't make it. I lost a few of my friends recently. And they both would have been proud of me. To see me in my cap and gown a year early, because I was finally strong enough to say that I couldn't handle high school anymore. I'm probably not the only graduate here missing someone specifically. And though I may be just a baby, my peers' words, not mine, I'm sure they're proud of you, too, wherever they are. And if not, which I doubt, I'll be proud of them for you. I'll be proud of you for them, like I already am. Normal high school is not for everyone. Getting a GED or high set is nothing to be ashamed of. It took me a while to get that I'm no less valuable than my friends who graduated normally. I've still got a bright future ahead of me, just like the people graduating beside me.
Yeah, when Ocean got that score of 20, she didn't even tell anyone. I'm like, what? You got a 20? ALC Staff Assistant Kim Hemme organizes, plans, implements, delivers, and inspires the annual ALC graduation. She is a whirlwind of beauty, care, and excellence in all that she does. Kim, please come up and accept these flowers to remind you how beautiful you are inside and out. Kim's vision for tonight centers around one word: champion, a word that describes all of tonight's graduates. You will hear and see what she means in the following song and video presentation, but in case you don't catch all the lyrics, here's what champion means in this context. C for courage, born of trauma and struggle. H for the hurt, transformed to honor. A for attitude, a key ingredient of success. M is not for money, but for motivation as you greet another day. P is for perseverance, letting nothing get in your way. O is for optimism and keeping an open mind. And N is for necessary, because you refuse to give up. So graduates, this video is for you.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'ma own ya. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You gon' know my name. You can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this. Yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion. When they write my story, they're gonna say that I did it for the glory. But don't think that I did it for the fame, yeah. I did it for the love of the game, yeah. And this is my chance I'm taking. All them old records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me. Yeah, I've been waiting my whole life to see my name in lights. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You gon' know my name. You can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this. Yeah, I was born to win. I am the
Born champion. The C is for the courage I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry.
I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You gon' know my name. You can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this. Yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
In case you didn't pick it up, those are the faces of some of tonight's graduates. Special thanks to Staff Assistant Kim Hemi and Mass Step IT graduate Tani Barua for all the video tonight presentations. Next, we have the Bob and Mary Murphy ABE Scholarship Award. We have tremendous gratitude to former North Shore Community College IT employee Bob Murphy and his wife Mary. Would you like to rise? For creating an annual scholarship for an ABE graduate at North Shore Community College. One day, Bob shared with me that he really valued our program because he also got his GED, had to leave high school to help support his family. He understands the value of what we do. And to please welcome Zoe Fogarty, the ALC's College and Career Advisor and Distance Learning Coach, who will announce the recipient of this year's $1,000 scholarship award. And this student graduated from our pre-COVID distance learning program, led by Zoe, and also Aztec instructor, Rebecca Kim. And their combined efforts resulted in a banner year for distance learning graduates.
Thank you, Stacy. Good evening, everyone. I am so pleased to announce this year's recipient of the Bob and Mary Scholarship, Marie Diaz. She can stand here for a minute while I say a little something about her. Maria dreamt of a career where she could give back to others in her community. While a student with us, we admired her persistence and self-discipline in being able to follow through with her high-set classes during a pandemic, in addition to raising 3 toddlers. And in the words of her teacher, Maria had a goal, and she would not stop until she achieved it. She will be successful in whatever field she chooses, because she will not be satisfied until she reaches her goal. Maria's dream was realized when she achieved her HiSET and was accepted to the Medical Assistant Program, a special admissions program here at North Shore Community College. In addition, she is proud to say that she will be the first of 3 siblings to attend college, and she will serve as an example for her girls of a woman who pursues her dreams. Congratulations, Maria.
Thank you, Zoe, and congratulations, Maria. We have a special guest, Michelle Perry from DESE, who I mentioned, and she joined the ALC for our annual International Women's Day celebration in March. We were so moved by her rendition of a favorite poem that we invited her to share it with us tonight. It describes Murphy Scholarship winner Maria Diaz, as well as the student who will receive the Director's Perseverance Award. The poem celebrates women in particular. The qualities and attitude of self-celebration described in the poem apply to all of tonight's graduates. So please welcome DESE Program Specialist Michelle Perry as she shares one of her favorite poems by Maya Angelou, Phenomenal Woman.
Thank you so much. You guys are phenomenal. The staff and everyone here, I just love this. And, you know, as I was coming in, people said, oh, thank you for coming. I thought, are you kidding? I wouldn't miss you guys graduating for the world, right? Even though I don't know you. Give yourselves a big hand. Even though I'm rather new to DESE, I had been an advisor and a counselor and many other things at a human service agency in Boston for at least, I think it was 14 years. And then prior to that, I worked in the courts and I helped young people get their college education even before adult education. So this is phenomenal. I love that whole video. Nice work, Kim and staff, about a champion. So as Stacy already said, this is my favorite poem. And I discovered this poem when I was about 14 years old. I grew up in the Midwest on a farm with 3 brothers, chickens and horses and great family, awesome mom and dad, and my grandmother, and neighbors. And we were outside all the time. We loved it. Because if you know anything about farming, it's hard work. We were up in the morning, had to feed the horses and the animals before school, so we smelled like manure sometimes, or grass, but so did everybody else, right? Because I grew up in a farming community. And so it was really great, a lot of fun, but a lot of hard work, and I think that's where my values came from. And one of the things that I was thinking about with Phenomenal Woman is because I grew up with brothers who are amazing, they're strong and courageous, sometimes I didn't feel so phenomenal because being third, they said, "You're a baby." I'm like, "I am not a baby," you know, or I couldn't catch the football like they could, right? Because they were years older and things like that. But I discovered this poem after reading Maya Angelou's book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And it was during that time and at that moment that I realized I wanted to be the change that I see in the world. And so here's that poem. And I realized I still have gum. Sorry about that. These masks, when you wear masks, I get so dry, so I always have gum. So this is from Maya Angelou, who passed away in 2014, I believe, at 86 years old. And she has been amazing. And this is for everyone. It talks about being a phenomenal woman, but it's about being, all of you, about being phenomenal. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. It's in the reach of my arms, in the span of my hips. It's in the stride of my step, in the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellows stand or they fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. It's the fire in my eyes, and it's the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they just can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they still can't see. I say it's in the arch of my back, in the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, and the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about, or I have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. It's in the click of my heels, and it's the bend of my hair. It's in the palm of my hand and the need for my care. 'Cause I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Thank you. I don't want to take your papers.
Thank you, Michelle. And before we move on, I just want to acknowledge one more phenomenal woman who isn't with us tonight, but she's always around. Her name is Jane Saltonstall. And thanks to her incredible compassion and generosity, dozens of ALC students have accessed Here to Help funds to ensure their program completion. And in addition, 4 new ALC scholarships were created this year to honor Jane's belief in the power of education to transform lives. The Director's Perseverance Award acknowledges a student who has faced multiple layers of obstacles on her path to graduation, yet her determination to succeed was unwavering. She faced and mastered the new world of digital learning, tricky math word problems, and elements of exceptional writing in English. She tackled every homework assignment, gave it her best effort, and came to class with questions. She worked with teachers, tutors, and the online Aztec curriculum to sharpen her skills from a variety of sources. She left no stone unturned. She personifies many elements of the growth mindset we model at the ALC, but in particular, she understands that when we fail, we learn, and that effort and attitude determine everything, not talent, money, or social advantage. She is the kind of student that inspires not only her classmates, but us teachers as well, and serves as a reminder of why we love our work. Tonight, I present the 2022 Director's Perseverance Award to Leona Mianwipia. Next, I want to welcome Beverly Smith-Trice, our pre-high set instructor, to present some words of gratitude to our incredible volunteer tutors.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to be here tonight. I can feel the energy in the room. Beautiful. For many years, the Adult Learning Center has been blessed with extraordinary volunteer tutors, many of whom are retired teachers and have specific skills in both the art of teaching and content knowledge. Our tutors often remark that assisting students at the ALC provides structure, a sense of community, and fulfillment in their lives. This year, especially, the work of our tutors has been integral to the success of our students. Meeting in small groups or one-on-one, these tutors have modeled many of the qualities that we strive to encourage in our students: perseverance, dependability, and a commitment to lifelong learning. Also, many were willing to come on campus with a mask requirement to assist in the classroom. Before we recognize them, we would like to show a brief video of the starfish story to illustrate how our tutors make a difference every day.
One day, a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy picking up starfish and throwing them into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "Excuse me, but what are you doing?" The boy replied, "Throwing starfish back into the ocean. The sun is rising and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die." The man laughed to himself and said, "But there's too many starfish on this beach. You can't possibly make a difference." After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the ocean. Then turning to the man, he said, "I made a difference to that one."
The Foundations class had the benefit of several experienced retired teachers as tutors to help students greatly improve their math, reading, and writing skills. Although none of these tutors are able to be with us this evening, we would like to acknowledge Wendy Higgins, who is also running a summer book club for our students, Mary Bunton, Marlis Mahajan, Bob Curtin, Jane Guerin, Harriet McGee, and Lorraine Krugman. Also, Barbara Graves moved from volunteer to the position of reading and writing specialist, directly working with a small group of students to improve skills. The pre-high set class had the tutoring expertise of Ralph Brown, who just completed his 4th year assisting students with math. Teaching all 3 days and never missing a class, Ralph had a direct influence on deepening students' understanding of complex mathematical concepts and on many students' successful completion of the high set math exam. Our high set and beyond class was fortunate to have the assistance of Mark Luongo this past year to assist in class. His consistent commitment, sound advice, and differing perspectives on math problems helped several students pass their math high set. Dan Riff, our newest recruit, joined the high set and beyond class late spring as a math tutor. Mark, Ralph, and Dan have all offered their services outside of math class, including this summer, an extraordinary offer. And I believe that Ralph is the only tutor that's able to be with us this evening. So Ralph, would you please come up and be recognized and receive a small gift?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks to both of you for letting me do this. I really appreciate it. Ralph is famous for saying, "This was so much fun," after every math lesson. Next is our fond farewell tribute to Math Step IT instructor, Kevin Geeney. Kevin Geeney, who is officially and affectionately known as Mr. G, has served as the CompTIA IT instructor since 2018. When we initiated a new program at the ALC, Math Step IT, an innovative approach to learning that combines concurrent contextualized high set and workplace education with an information technology certification. After decades of service here and in the Lynn Public Schools, Kevin will retire at the end of the school year. We thank him for his professionalism, compassion, commitment, and dedication to student success. Whether it was morning, afternoon, or evening, Kevin made himself available to help students cross the finish line. His most famous words of wisdom adorn the first IT t-shirt per student request. So during a moment of self-doubt, students asked Kevin how could they possibly pass the rigorous CompTIA certification exam, and his answer was simple: open the darn book. He will be sorely missed by students and the staff team. We are forever grateful, Mr. G. This brief video clip from a recent student sums up what Kevin meant to her and all the students who were fortunate enough to have him as their instructor.
What I would take from this course, from this program, the encouragement that I received from Mr. G and from Stephanie. I was thinking it was too late for me. I was thinking that technology is not my thing. I started thinking that, oh, I'm here, but I'm never gonna learn it. When my first class was very scary because I never opened a computer in my whole life. So, we did this basically on the first week. And sealing out that parts, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna learn the names of, there's so many. And Mr. G came so calmly, no, we will. You're not gonna learn everything at the first day, but you will, so don't worry. And Mr. G was always very faithful, very like delivering everything we need. So I think I will take, I don't know, Mr. G advice for the rest of my life.
So on behalf of North Shore Community College and the Adult Learning Center, oops, I'm sorry. And now, on behalf of the North Shore Community College and Adult Learning Center, I would like to present Kevin with this award, inscribed with words that describe the type of man he is. Successful is the person who leaves the world better than they found it, and never fails to look for the best in others or gives the best of themselves.
First of all, I want to thank the staff. They've been incredible to me. I mean, just absolutely wonderful. And before I forget it, I want to mention this because it's important to you guys. But this new administration, Dr. Heinemann, there is a commitment to technology that did not exist here previously. I say that from personal knowledge, and I thank you for that, because that's the future, and that's what it's going to make a difference for them. Here's the last, I just want to do this, and I have no right to do this, by the way, but I want to demand of you 3 things, okay? First of all, I want you to stay curious. Stay curious. Why? Because you'll continue to learn. You'll become a valuable employee. Secondly, I want you to finish whatever it is you start. Maria, there's a classic, right? Thank you, Maria. You know, you're a living example. Finish what you start. And lastly, I demand of you to do something nice for someone else today, okay? And this will be a better world. Thank you.
And now, the part we've all been waiting for. The Adult Learning Center class of 2022. So instructors and advisors who may want to help give out certificates or flowers or whatnot, please come up here and join us. Sorry. Okay, our first graduate is from our Distance Learning Aztec program at the Adult Learning Center, Ladira Babic. Ladira plans to study psychology at North Shore Community College. Our next graduate, who also is from the Distance Learning Aztec program, is her brother, Samir Babic. Brother-in-law. Samir plans also to further his education in IT at North Shore Community College. Next, from Distance Learning Program, Sean Barrett. His comment for goal says, still figuring that out. Next, from also Aztec online program, Jennifer Bremer DeFore. From the High Set and Beyond class at the Adult Learning Sector, Max Chilton. Max will be attending the Conservatory of Arts and Sciences in Arizona, and he plans to study audio engineering. Also from the Adult Learning Center High Set and Beyond class, Felicia C. Poloni. Did I totally cross that? And Felicia is starting at North Shore Community College in July in the EMT program to start her medical school journey. From the Aztec Distance Learning program, Natalie Clark. Natalie's goals are to work and go to North Shore Community College to become a psychologist. From Aztec Distance Learning, Jamie Coates. Jamie plans to go on to study fitness and nutrition. From the Math Step IT program, Zuleika Davila. Zuleika is looking for an entry-level IT help desk support work and says, "Ready to work!" exclamation point. Zuleika has also been helping us this semester with a planning grant to try to bring the Math Step IT program to the Lynn campus as well. From the Aztec Distance Learning program, Daniel de Oliveira. Daniel is going to college this fall at North Shore Community College. Next, from Aztec Distance Learning, Bianca de Feliz. Bianca plans to study to become a teacher. Next, from Aztec Distance Learning, Maria Diaz. Who, as we know, plans to come to North Shore Community College in the medical assistant program. Nelson Espanol. Nelson is from the Math Step IT program, and he plans to continue his education at North Shore Community College. Samuel Ferrant. Also from the Math Step IT program, Samuel plans to come to North Shore Community College to continue his education in IT. Owen Fitzgerald. Owen couldn't make it, but he's also a Math Step IT graduate, and he wants to get a job at a cybersecurity firm. The next graduate is from Action Inc., and he had one of my favorite goals, fame and fortune. From Action Inc., Vito Foti Jr. If you get there, Vito, don't forget, we like donors at North Shore Community College. From the ALC High Set and Beyond class, Crystal Gagnon, who is already enrolled at North Shore Community College and plans to continue to become a nurse. From the ALC High Set and Beyond class, with a little help from Aztec, Nora Garcia Navarez. And Nora would like to be able to start her own cafe sometime in the future. From Action Inc., Justin Gomez Brown. Justin plans to either pursue a trade or college. He hasn't decided yet. From the Mass Step IT program, Cecilia Gomez. Cecilia plans to continue to prepare herself in the IT world, look for a position for a new job, and continue to support her family. From Aztec Distance Learning, Beatrice Hawthorne. She couldn't attend tonight either, right? She's not here, but she would like to attend nursing school. From Aztec Distance Learning, Nicole Caracana. Nicole wins the award for the coolest shoes tonight. And she plans to further her education here at North Shore Community College. Catherine Karanja is not with us tonight, but she plans to attend nursing school. From Aztec Distance Learning and the Adult Learning Center, many years of preparation, Martha Lopez. Her goals say not sure, but I remember Martha saying that she wants to be a math teacher. From the Adult Learning Center, pre-high set class, Niefelis Martinez. Niefelis is working on her college application to North Shore Community College. From Action Inc., Hatherate McLean. She has no plans for now. She's just going to bask in her glory for a while. From the ALC High Set and Beyond class, Natalie McNamara. Natalie's plans are to focus on getting her driver's license before she signs up for any core classes. From the ALC High Set and Beyond class, Leona Miawipia. Leona would like to continue education here at North Shore Community College. From Mass Step IT, Jennifer Ann. Millian Rivera. And Jennifer has taken Kevin's lessons to heart because her goal is keep studying. From Master IT, Jose Moniz. Jose wins the award for the cutest baby. He's planning to get a job in the IT tech field and continue his education. From Aztec Distance Learning, Clarabel Montez. Clarabel wants to get a certificate in education and is starting at North Shore Community College in September. In late breaking news, we had 52 graduates until about a half hour ago. Now we have 53. Just finished today. Akela Miss Livy. Akela was from the High Set and Beyond class, and she plans to come to North Shore Community College to study phlebotomy. From Action Inc., Matthew Roberts. Matthew plans to go to a tech school to become a mechanic to work on cars. From the High Set and Beyond class, Ocean Solheim. Ocean would like to attend a good college and get a master's or a PhD in astronomy and astrophysics. From the ALC High Set and Beyond class, Samara Sullivan. Samara is not quite sure yet, but she wants to work in music and movies. From the Aztec Distance Learning class, Livy Default. Livy plans to attend ASU Online to study makeup artistry. From Mass Step IT, Sunit Trednik. Sunit wants to have a new career in IT and continue to work in the IT industry, and she says, thank you. From the High Set and Beyond class, Jasmine Wallerman. Jasmine is already enrolled at North Shore Community College for the fall semester. From Action Inc., Stephanie Weatherby. And from the pre-high set class at the Adult Learning Center, Somaliyet. Let's give all the graduates a round of applause. Congratulations to all of you. You are not the same as you were when you first came. The majority of you entered the Adult Learning Center or Action Inc. as people who didn't finish high school. Tonight, you're high school graduates college students, scholarship recipients, and certified in information technology by successfully passing the CompTIA Fundamentals exam. Most of you entered with jobs. You're leaving with plans for a career that will fill your life with meaning and one that helps you pay enough to begin to thrive in the world and not just survive. Think about how far you've come as you watch the ALC Graduation Celebration video montage.
Wait, just well a second. Yeah. So, before we enjoy this graduate video, on behalf of the ALC teachers and staff, I would like to honor our truly fearless leader, Stacy Randall Shaheen. Yeah. This year was rife with changes and challenges at the Adult Learning Center. Our first year back for in-person learning and this new normal. It was Stacy who led us through it all, pulling rabbits out of her bottomless hat and making magic happen with her leadership, love, vision, and insistence on continuous improvement. Between staying on top of deciphering the ever-evolving vaccination and mask mandate policies, to packing up and literally relocating the entire ALC office last week in the middle of graduation preparation, here are some above and beyond highlights voiced by Stacy's ALC team. In addition to her director responsibilities, Stacy taught math class to the HiSET and Beyond students. During Women's History Month, she filled room 223 with posters of women's history and accomplishments. One contributor said, "Stacy is always fighting for the voiceless. I love that about her." She secured classrooms for our return to in-person learning and expanded our technical capabilities in those rooms so that more students could be included. She is always providing support and creating a positive space where everyone feels listened to and welcomed. Stacy's creativity and passion has produced an extraordinary program, and when the state offers extra funding, Stacy immediately asks for ideas on how we can better meet our students' needs. She shows kindness towards all and an understanding of a student's struggles with life as it shows up on a daily basis. She sees us as a jigsaw puzzle, with each individual as an essential piece. Stacy's heart is all about creating and supporting the ALC community. This includes her presentations of the mental health and the self-love all-class assemblies. And of course, we cannot forget Stacy's famous Thursday afternoon dance parties. For this and so much more, Stacy, please know we see you, we value you, and we thank you.
Thank you all so much. Right back at you. So now we can enjoy the ALC Graduation Celebration video montage.
Life is a journey, not a destination. There are no mistakes, just chances we've taken. Lay down your regrets, 'cause all we have is now. Wake up in the morning and get out of bed. Start making a mental list in my head.
that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong, but I wanna bring you along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see. We close our eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Oh, we see it all with wonder. We dream in every color, and we come alive. We know together we can find it. There's a glow inside us, ready to begin. We all can see if we just
see if we just wait. This is where our dreams begin. Alright now, this is where our dreams begin. Alright now, this is where our dreams begin. There's a light in the dark, there's a hope, there's a spark in our hearts that won't go dim. This is where our dreams begin. This is where our dreams begin. 'Cause we were born believers, and we were all once dreamers, looking towards the sky. Right now, this is when the time is, this is where it happens, where it all begins. We all can see if we just wait. This is where our dreams begin. Alright now, this is where our dreams begin. There's a light in the dark, there's a hope, there's a spark in our hearts that won't go dim. This is where our dreams begin. This is where our dreams begin. Alright now, this is where our dreams begin. Alright now, this is where our dreams begin. This is where our dreams begin.
Nice, that was extra long because we have so many graduates. But thank you for sending in those photos. Class of 2022, please rise. The graduation tassel is a symbol of success. Wearing it on the right means you have earned the right to graduate. Moving the tassel to the left is symbolic of crossing over from high school to another stage in your life. United as a community of learners and achievers, I invite you to move your tassels to the left as official graduates of the North Shore Community College Adult Learning Center. That concludes our program for tonight. Please return your graduation gowns to staff. Celebrate with your family and friends by taking pictures and enjoying the graduation cake. Thank you, class of 2022, for sharing your lives with us. Good night.